Happy Thursday. Starting off furious because I woke up thinking it was Friday. We have some NBA offseason drama, the running back drop, and I don't know. We'll see where else we go.
Well, the top side streets are a dangerous place, so you better tune in to a credible face like this one. Yeah, this one. And you know he's not alone, and they're coming in hot. We got a Lake so Stan and a guy who really likes baseball. I don't know why he likes baseball.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Team Hold in the morning show. A little sleepy this morning. We also might have an abbreviated show. I don't know if we have an hour of content today. I just don't know. We'll have to see. If you missed last night on actually Jeb Bush's channel, we had Shot Tank. We talked a little bit about what's going on in the Top Shot world. We talked to them all day. We ripped some packs over there. It was fun. Always fun hanging out with them. So recommend checking that out. Like the stream because we're also doing some giveaway stuff in a little bit. Let me see who's here. We got Jesse Madden, Sneeps in the house, Naked XYZ. Brent's here, Regulator, Whirlybird. Whirlybird, good to see you, man. Hope you are doing well over there and hanging in. Airplane Mode, David, C. We the People's here. Who else? Nine. Stubbs, Fast Chad. F and Nico, JP in the house. Luis, I've never watched one of these live. Wow. Luis Harrison. Or is it Lewis? Lewis Harrison. Also, honestly, if it is Lewis, dude, I'm so sorry because this was your moment and I said Luis, and that's terrible. It's probably Lewis now that I'm looking at it. Blaze is here, Jump Shoot, Devlar, Daniel's here, Junk, Daniel Easterman, good morrow. Good morrow, Mr. Zakarian. That's terrible. Terrible. I'm off to a rough start. Andrew's here. Who else? Homies. Garen's here, Chris Willis. Let's go. Yeah, the music's slow when you're on 1.5. Maddie Harrison, Andre's here, Patrick the Captain, Lloyd, Snoop Aloof, David Ramos, Billy Jackson in the house, Willie Fitz. We got D Rose. D Rose, good to see you. Neil Diamond Hands, god damn it, Neil. Nicky's here. Who else? I feel like we got some new people. Carlos here, DJ Local. We've learned it's Lewis. I'll never do that again. I'll never do it again, Lewis. I apologize. JC Dynasty, Perk over on the Twitch gang. All right, good to see everybody here. As you can tell, this is a bad start. We have to pick up the pace. We have to pick up the efficiency and the effectiveness. It was we were stumbling right through the names. It's not a good sign. Also, listen, you guys want to let's talk a little bit before we get into all the juice of everything that's going on in the world. We've slowly gone through all of our gifts, all of our registry wedding gifts, all of that fun stuff. I finally broken down 2.4 million boxes and have worked our way through it. And it's now thank you no time. I will say the greatest gift, the best thing that we've gotten so far. And I don't even know. I don't think I can get a sponsorship out of this. I don't think we can. I am now beholden to this Ember mug right here. All right. Ember mug. Whew. Baby, it's hard for me to get excited about gifts usually. I am here for it, okay? So Ember Mugs, sign me the F up for life, okay? Because you don't understand, while I'm doing this show, my coffee gets cold like 20 minutes in. It's why I started getting up a little bit earlier, finishing the coffee, So then I was drinking water. But now, God, we're just cooking. Anyways, yeah, I got to tell you, this has been what's good about it. So what's good about it is this thing charges all night. This thing charges, right? Let me see. Can you see it? I don't know if they're see how it's like lit up a little bit right there. This it bet it. Wait, there we go. There we go. See that right there? It's keeping it warm. It's keeping the coffee warm. We just love to see it. We love to see it. All right, here we go. Let's get into some of the drama from yesterday. We're gonna start with yeah, the mug sales are on the decline. I know. Damn it, Milo, you're right. They make these things that keep coffee hot. I think they sell at Walmart. Did you buy that with Flo? All right, all the jokes are in. Everybody's ruining my good mood of coffee. All right. Let's get into it. So last night, right as Shot Tank was ending, Woj tweeted this out. Actually, before I get into like the Woj aspect of it, so the report, and I'm not even going to give Woj credit because Woj didn't even give us a report. Shams and the Athletic reported that we might have an issue here. We might have an issue with Ime Udoka. It sounds like he had a consensual relationship with someone on the staff that's going to result in a suspension. And it now they're kind of leaning on it being a year. It sounds like a full year suspension. And there's a couple of things about this that like now let's get like to the Woj thing for a second. Like look at this reporting right now. This is like he was paying attention to everything that happened on NFT day and how we engage and chase that club. Look at this. He created a graphic. He created a graphic with his name on it. He put, his face on it. He put his face on a report about a coach who's got infidelity issues. Like, what is this? What kind of reporting is this? How is that helpful? Also, you didn't report anything, Woj. This sounds like Boston Celtics coach Ime Udoka is facing possible disciplinary action, including a significant suspension for an unspecified violation of organizational guidelines. Discussions are ongoing within the Celtics on a final determination. What does that mean, Woj? That mean he could have killed someone, or he could have not gone through the proper security channels entering the stadium. What kind of reporting is that? And then to put that out there with his face on it is bonkers. That's bonkers. It's almost like Top Shot people claiming NFL all day successes, right? Why is his face on that? That's an insane graphic to put out there. Like, imagine being Nia Long, who I'm sure, Nia Long, who, for those of you who don't know, longtime partner, wife of Ime Udoka. They have a child together. But imagine, and I'm sure she didn't find out last night, but imagine she's on Twitter and is like, wait, the fuck? Like, what is going on? What is going on? That's insane reporting. And is this all to scoop? Is that what this was? Like he was trying to get the scoop out, so he didn't actually report. And I've become a big fan of Ethan Strauss, the House of Strauss. It's a Substack. It's a Substack over there, and he does some great reporting, has a great podcast, but he's got some thoughts on Woj that I think are great. So I'm excited to whatever comes out after this. But like, if this isn't even breaking news, this is just like, yeah, something could have happened. It's just bonkers, man. Like that kind of reporting was absolutely nuts. Yeah, exactly. This is exactly right. Like this is the equivalent. This is the equivalent. Here we go. Congrats. Turn your headphones down just a little bit in 3, 2, 1. Just insane. That's just nuts reporting. Because like truly this was out there so this tweet came out. What time was this at? This was at 10:35. Let's go over to Shams. Go over to Shams and see when his report came out. So it's 10:35. And then here we go. Celtics coach. This is 8 hours. So this is 12:50. This is an actual report. Celtics coach Ime Udoka had an improper, intimate, and consensual relationship with a female member of the team staff. Sources tell The Athletic it's been deemed a violation of franchise's code of conduct. Not just Black B. Foster, not just Black. But man, just crazy. That's just crazy reporting by Woj there. To get into, I don't think it's fair to try to figure out like who was it. who was it? Like we're not going to do that. I will say, because you have to imagine that I mean, like, Ime Udoka has a lot of power within the Celtics organization, right? So, in most scenarios, whoever it is going to be considered a subordinate to Ime, right? Outside of, like, maybe some front office or ownership people, but I think it's safe to say that's probably not where this went. Um, but it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad, and I mean, I can already see, like, the conversations being like, dude, like, whatever, dude. He cheated on his wife. That shouldn't mean it involves him getting like his job shouldn't be taken from him. I mean, I don't know. You're really not supposed to bank people you oversee, supervise. I mean, I think if we learned anything in the last 10 years, it's like maybe don't do that. Um, but anyways, yeah, doesn't have to be a what do you mean top shot comment, man? Um But yeah, anyway, so that's a bummer. I think that really shakes up the Celtics organization. Um, Thank you, Roy. Roy, what the fuck, dude? Um, yeah, I think that's tough. I mean, like, I think the Celtics were already stumbling in a little bit with the Gallinari injury, and this is just something that is that's just gonna loom a little bit over there. Wild Pants was trying to compare it to Sarver, which we're going to talk about. He says Ime is getting a suspension for an affair as long as Sarver's many years of bullshit is something. Yeah, I mean, so that is true, right? That is true. I think, like, the difference is, right, ownership is a little bit different, and what Adam, I, like, don't agree with what happened with Sarver, which we're going to talk about, but or the NBA's ruling on Sarver. Um, isn't it likely to be a high ranking? So, I mean, the thing is, Top Shot, if it was a higher ranking than Ime, I don't know if Ime would be as held responsible, right? Because, like, it's about, I don't know, my understanding of, working in other office environments is it all comes down to power dynamic, right? And it's like who holds the power is typically in the wrong, because if you're a subordinate, you saying no to something, even if it, like, I'm sure it is. Obviously it was reported consensual, but, like, I'm not talking about the Celtics in general now. I'm not talking about the Celtics right now. I'm talking about just, like, in general. If you are someone in the subordinate, saying no might come with, you know, well, whether intended or unintended consequences, right? Um, so I don't know. That's kind of where I am at on that. Um, but the Sarver stuff too, to kind of pivot. I mean, I don't know. I don't think there's any other takes to have on the Celtics stuff right now, except that sucks if you're a Celtics fan. And if you're not a Celtics fan, or you're not an Ime Udoka fan, you're probably just, like, laughing at it because it's like another stupid thing. Um, but yeah, Mike, I believe I covered this subject with Jane. No, no, Tandy, I'm not falling for that again. We're not watching any more of your ads, Tandy. Um, but yeah, the Celtics thing is pretty bad. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens moving forward. It's kind of weird. The idea of him only getting suspended like half a season is weird. I feel like it will be the whole season, but we'll see what happens. And that's not the NBA, by the way. That's not the NBA. That's the Celtics. That's the Celtics who are doing it. And, for anyone that's like, oh, that might be too harsh, I'm sure it says in his contract, like, hey, do me a favor, don't bang the people in the office. And that's not even taking into consideration what if stuff was happening on, like, company property. So will the whole season include the playoffs? I don't know. That's good. I mean, it could just be the regular season. Should they just fire him? Man, it's Daniel, it's probably in play. Like, if you're just like, I don't want a distraction. I mean, that would suck. That would suck. He's been an excellent coach. I think if they do just fire him, then comparing them to all the crazy shit white coaches have probably done over the years, and have maintained their roles as a coach, would probably, rear its head, rightfully so. So I hope they don't fire him. I mean, you know what? I don't even want to go on record saying that. I don't know what, we got to wait till all the information comes out, but whatever. I just a crazy for that to drop last night. And let's not forget that Woj sucks. Like, I'm so out on Wojnarowski. And I used to be a Woj guy. I used to be a Woj stan. I liked when he was at Yahoo. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm so out on Woj. I'm never going to. Just sucks. Justin says, Justin Kabuskinski? Justin, are you new here? Did you change your name? Good to see you, Justin. Justin Caboose. The league is making this a thing. Celtics wouldn't give a fuck. They made the finals. Bang, whoever you want. Here, take my wife, win a chip. Justin, I'm screenshotting this and putting this on Twitter, dude. You should have changed your name. Justin, is that, you think the NBA, this take sucks, Justin. This take sucks so bad. And I'm going to leave it up here for a second. This is why this take sucks. This take is spoken by like someone who's, probably never had sex, right? You know what I'm saying? Bang whoever you want. Bang whoever you want. Take a break from the porn, Jay Caboose. Yeah, but I'm out on Woj. Going back to the Woj thing, I'm out on the Woj. No, I think people were mad about that. And you know what? I imagine, I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll have to wait till the rest of the news comes out. People want a mental health check. All right, let's get a non-sexual one then. Let's get a shout out to, we haven't done this one in a while, I don't think. All right. We got back from that. I guess that could be misconstrued as a sexual one, but just for those who don't know, that's about microphone sucking. All right, let's talk about Sarver for a second since that came down. That piece of shit. Good to see. Good to see he's going to be selling the team. He, man, like his statements around that too. I highly recommend reading that if you want to see what it looks like for someone to take accountability without taking accountability. Where he was like, yeah, sometimes people don't forget your past. Doesn't matter how many good stuff I do. Apparently, I can't drop the N-word, even though I've done so much good stuff. It's good to see him out. It's hard to feel bad for someone who's still going to make $3 billion on this. Like, that's the thing, right? Like, yeah, I'm so sorry you're losing your team. He's going to make like $3 billion. He's going to sell it for like $3 or $4 billion. That's his punishment, is making billions of dollars. And I forget what he bought it for. Didn't he buy it for like 400,000? Not 400,000. Maybe it's no, excuse me. It's not 400,000. That's insane. I think it was, but it was like very, very cheap. So he's going to make a ton of money off this. I can't believe I said 400,000. That's not what I meant. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, guy blamed the unforgiving climate. It was insane, Orion. Also, do you want another fun take? This is the best thing to happen for the Suns, and it has nothing to do with the toxic environment that Sarver created. Sarver sucked as an owner. He refused to spend money. That guy was a terrible owner. So this is now the Suns, when they're 400 million. Thank you, Ryan B. Now, when the Suns are going on a chasing chips, they'll actually spend the money. This is the best thing that could have happened to both the Suns and the Mercury. He'll be selling both of those teams. Yeah, here we go. Sarver bought the Suns in 2004 for 400 million. I'm so sorry. So what's that? He's gonna 7x, 8x. Yeah. Imagine 8xing in this economy. Oh man. Limsey, you're behind, Limsey. You're behind. Yeah, good riddance, dude. Good riddance. I'm excited for him no longer to be in the league. I was listening to the Ringer NBA show with Logan Murdoch and Raja Bell. They had Steve Kerr on yesterday. They kind of talked about it in such a weird way where I guess they were being honest, which I appreciate. And both of them, it was kind of funny. They were like, yeah, I've never seen him do anything racist or sexist, but bad vibes. That was essentially what they said. Bad vibes. So anyways, it looks like, was it Bob Iger, former Disney CEO, still kind of I don't know, still kind of a CEO. I don't know what his role is. We'll ask Dustin and Greg, but it looks like he's interested. Jeffrey Bezos, it looks like he's interested as well. JJL, good to see you, sir. I know you're taking in the World Cup, right? You taking in the World Cup right now? And Aussie, oi, oi, oi. I don't think I could do my Australian accent today, though, unless we started saying Panini. For now, it's good to know. Like this is, you guys want a little tip from some actors inside the actor studio of Web3. You have to. I got to find one word. That's how I slip back into a character. There's a certain word. Like Tony is talking in the third person. Tony. If I gotta say Tony, I'm back in. Panini, that gets me to the Australian accent. I'm trying to think of what other ones. There was a German one too, but I forget the other. And okay, here we go. Let's do your own Woj, D Rose. D Rose, you should tweet this out and then make a graphic with a picture of Bob Iger behind the Suns, and then throw your face on it. Throw your face on it. Let's out Woj. Anyways, that was kind of the news around the NBA. It's just very positive and uplifting. Milo says LeBron retires, buys son, drafts son, buys sons, drafts son, unretires, becomes player owner. All right, I'm in on that. I don't know. Anything else that we need to talk about in the NBA landscape? We're just like a couple weeks away from stuff picking up again. So hopefully we start getting some more positive news out of camp. I'm excited for like basketball podcasts are popping up again, which is exciting. I feel like I haven't been able to listen to my friends in a while. So it was nice seeing the Hoop Collective pop up yesterday. The NBA Ringer, the Ringer NBA show popped up. So it's exciting to be inching back towards the season. Looking forward to that, to break up our foosball talk, So here we go. If you want to say razor blades in Australian, just rise up lights. Rise up lights. I feel like I've said this before. Yeah. Oh, Lonzo surgery news. Yeah, he's going to be out for the next 2 months at least. Yeah, D Rose, that sucks. That sucks. I think the Chicago Bulls ceiling is really capped with this. I think one of the things that everybody kept pointing to heading into this season was that, well, if you look at the beginning of the season when the Bulls were healthy, the thing that kept them going was the backcourt defense, right? Between Lonzo, Ayo, you've got Caruso, and now it looks like Caruso's a little bit healthier, but you think about Chicago and guards with knee injuries, it's a little bit scary. And that kind of came out of nowhere. I think people were assuming he was going to be back, and then there was a report that he wasn't going to be at camp, and then the report yesterday of surgery in 2 months. That brings you into December, right? December range. And the thing about that, like, we've already gone over the East, right? And how deep the East is right now. But 2 months is going to really set you back in the East, because you can't lose a handful of games early. You can't, because I think everyone's just going to beat the piss out of each other. And if all of a sudden you lose 6 or 7 in a row, it's going to be hard to dig out of that hole. So I don't know. I think the Bulls are going to have to be, they're going to have to be in the playing game, right? And I know the Vooch trade looks really bad. I'm banking on Vooch being just coming back, right? He shot like 30% from 3 last season. I don't know. Do we think Vooch is that bad? And if Vooch can get his broke jumper fixed, I don't know. If you're the Bulls, though, you're putting a lot of love. If you're like Bulls, glass half full, you need Patrick Williams, Ayo, Kobe White. You need everyone making a leap this year. And they can make the leap and then still not get out of the playing game. So I don't know. B Foster says Dennis Smith to the Hornets. Dude, I hope Dennis Smith is good, man. I feel like Dennis Smith was fun. He had some electricity behind him, and then we just didn't get to see him anymore. And I would love for DSJ to come out. Like, I don't know. Oh, Daniel, that I can't even take credit for that. That's Lee Ellis. So I don't even think that's British. I think, but it was a it always makes me laugh too. Vooch costs 2 firsts and Wendell Carter Jr. And I think a lot of people right now just take Wendell Carter Jr. over Vooch. That might be too far. But Wendell Carter Jr., Franz Wagner, and I forget who the other first was. And maybe it hasn't happened yet. But yeah, that's tough. That's tough for the Chicago fans. I don't know. Did any other news come out? There was like weird Rust stuff happening, but I don't think I have any news for it. Sorry, I got to play a video. I got a cough coming. Let's see. We talked about the Hornets. Let's get some PJ.
PJ Washington. PJ Washington. PJ Washington.
All right, I think that's it for NBA news. But if you guys have more stuff, definitely down to jump into it. Also, if you participated in the NFT day, the pack giveaway, I both on my account, I gave away the 10 UFC strikes. I listed that yesterday, and then this morning I tweeted out all the team hold winners. So I know there's some of you in here right now. Excuse me. The other thing I wanted to do. Go ahead. We got at least one giveaway today in order to qualify. You need to like the stream. You need to subscribe to Team Hold. Thank you, Gurjat. And then you need to put hashtag shame. Put hashtag shame. Garen said, is it Top Shot site down? Seriously, man, I should have covered the Top Shot shit first. I was just about to do that. Damn it. Ugh. All right, hold on. If I sign, is it all Dapper though? Let me see if it's all Dapper. Let me see if it's all Dapper. I was seeing, you know what? I got to, no. Okay. So it's not all Dapper. It's just Top Shot. Man, that stinks. I really was just about to dive into that. I was hoping it was all Dapper because then everybody would start going, is today the day the airdrop flow comes? Oh, today, where's Clegains? We got to go check in with Clegains on the Equinox, right? Today's the last day of the Equinox, or today's the Equinox, or he works out at an Equinox. I'm not sure, but today was the day that the flow airdrop is coming. Here you go. You want my take? We're not going to get one. We're not getting one. How about that for a take? It's not happening. They realize they can't do it. They changed their mind, and I bet we get some sort of announcement that is like. It's almost like a nod to it, but it's very different. I don't know. That's my hot take. You need a Game of Thrones shame drop. I know we do. Yeah, damn, Mike Buzzkill. Well, listen, I think this is the right way to approach it. And honestly, I'm going to put this back on you guys. You guys should have approached it this way the whole time. Because now, if the airdrop comes, we're going to be like, hell yeah. It's like two things, right? You get to say, hell yeah. And you also get to say, Mike, you're an idiot. So there you go. There you go. I think the only thing the original tweet promised was flow integration by the end of summer. It said the flow truckload will be soon afterwards. There you go. All right. Based on the VIP payout, I don't see it happening for the plebes. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see, man. We'll see. I'm just whatever. I'm just lowering my expectations and seeing what happens, you know? All right, so today we are at Thursday, September 22nd. And Yogi, I'm not doing it. But I think what we got going on, right? So today is the allow list for the legendary. So if you have access to an allow list, you can go ahead and do that. Dick Chuck, you want a base set series 3-pack. You won 3 trade tickets. Also, I still owe you that Jaylen Brown. I'll do that after today's show. I'm not doing anything with Tandy's show anymore. Okay. I'm not looking at Tandy's show. I'm not touching it. All right. So don't send me any links. But yeah, so we have the allow list for legendaries. I don't know if anybody in that house in this stream can do that, but we have that today. And then we have the rare run it backdrop, which is coming in a little bit. So I think I'm going back and forth. I'm pretty sure I'm going to line up for the rare one and just kind of see what happens. But that's kind of where I'm at. Thomas says I did my own flow airdrop from Coinbase once they opened it up. Might as well sit in Dapper so I can make a panic decision to do it. There you go. Watching the fire sale yesterday was interesting on the archive. So yeah, how many of you guys lined up for archive drops? I think people were either very in or very out on it. Like you saw Taco Trey Kirby got 6 packs. You saw Jeb bought 7 packs. A couple people were sharing their stuff. I saw Top Shot employees retweeting some people's packs, like Daniel Green, the judge himself, went out there and bought some moans. We saw the floor we saw the floor dive early, right? Where it looked like I was like, shit, this might get down to $4. And it looks like the lowest of the low is 5, with Kurt Rambis being the only $8, and then most being in the 6-7 range, I believe, as of this morning, anyways. And then I imagine that comes down a buck or two after these challenges get unveiled and they go through and all that stuff. So I mean, I guess that's pretty close, right? You basically lost $1, but a shot at a Magic Legendary. Jonathan says Shams bomb. Did we get a bomb? Let me see. Let me see. Let me look at Shams. Or are you behind? Oh, here we go. The Utah Jazz and Detroit Pistons are in serious talks of trading Bojan of the Bogdanoviches for KO and additional salary. This to me is wild. Huh. Why do you think? Why would Detroit? Okay, all right. So why would Detroit go after Bojan unless it's to then flip Bojan? I don't understand that deal. Matt says Olynyk is perfect for the Jazz. That's pretty good. Bojan to Detroit is like, does Detroit think they're going to? Here, you want a hot take? Detroit saw the Lonzo news and they were like, I bet we can get in there. Salary move. Yeah. I mean, the only thing I could see, like, maybe, oh yeah, we do need a drop. I'm sorry, Jericho, off my bag today. Where's Detroit? Where is Detroit? Oh, here we go.
Detroit basketball. Detroit basketball.
Yeah, I don't know. This is a pretty fascinating trade. Not from the Utah standpoint, right? Utah makes sense. They're like, get out of here, Bojan. We'll take KO. I bet we can, because Kelly Olynyk is still, like, however you want to make fun of Kelly Olynyk, I think he's still someone who is valuable when it comes to a playoff team. Like, he can be your 9th guy on a playoff team, give you a couple good minutes, whatever. Like, I kind of like Kelly Olynyk. So maybe Utah was like, we'll collect a pick, some salary relief, whatever. We'll get rid of Bojan, which they needed to do. It makes them a little bit worse. And now they have another trade piece as they get closer to the trade deadline. I don't know. I don't know. The Detroit. So that part makes sense to me. The Detroit part's very interesting. The Detroit part is very interesting. I love the idea if they're like, you know what? We're actually good now. So look, what's their 5, right? They've got Cade and why am I blanking on the rookie this year? Oh my God, what was his name? Who dropped? So someone will help me. Cade and him in the backcourt, right? Start your rookie backcourt, and then you have Bojan, Jaden Ivey. Thank you guys. So Jaden Ivey, Cade, Bojan, Sadiq Bey, Beef Stew, Bagley. Wow, that's interesting. They also have Jalen. Yeah, the big. That's interesting. I don't know what Detroit is. Detroit trying to be good? Is that what they're doing? I just didn't think they were going to try to be like good this year. Like, trading for Bojan is trying to be good. Unless it's another flip. Like, do they trade Bojan mid-season? I think what's hilarious though is that it's another reminder that the Lakers were on a pipe thinking that they had a shot at some of these Utah Jazz guys. They're like, actually, if we get Bojan and Conley, I think we're in pretty good shape. I think we're in pretty good shape if we get Bojan. Man, what a weird squad. They're like sneaky deep now. Not like super deep, but yeah, Alec Burks, Nerlens Noel, Jalen Duren, Amadou, the Wolfpack Diallo. Yeah. Ember, baby. All right, just a reminder too. We're doing a little giveaway. Let's remind the people, you gotta like the stream in order to qualify. You need to subscribe to your old Teamy Holdy, and then you need to put hashtag shame into the chat. Let's go see. Do we have any more Shams tweets here? Actually, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to go backwards. Any more tweets about this? The Pistons are sending Kelly O and Saban Lee, a deep threat's favorite guard, Saban Lee, to the Jazz for Boyan. Wow. Fascinating deal. Fascinating deal. I kind of like it. I'm confused by it. Yeah, Pistons moving right up the rankings. On what's it called? On League Pass, right? It's going to be fun. The Pistons are going to be fun. I think if you're a Detroit fan, you're into it. It's a weird starting five. Are the Pistons better than the Knicks right now? For real, are the Pistons better than the Knicks? Is that too wild? Is that too wild of a take? That's probably too wild. I mean, Boyan is like, I mean, that's a big jump, I feel like. I'm so surprised by the deal. Anyways, weird trade for sure. Side note, what coffee we're drinking. Jordan, I'm not sure. I think I've said this before, but we have this thing called a trade subscription, and like once a month we just get a different bag of coffee from a different fancy place, I think. I didn't read it. I know it's new. I feel like there was a chicken on the bag. I'll double check though. I'll get back to us tomorrow. All right, what else do we have? Playing game, New York versus Detroit. There we go. That's fun. That is fun. All I know is they aren't sponsors. You're absolutely right, Jordan. You're absolutely right. All right. I don't know. Let's go see another fucking subscription service. Dude, it beats me going out and buying coffee, so I'm fine with it, man. Let me double check to see if NBA Top Shot bottom shot is still down. Wait, it looks like we might be back. Let me see if I can log in. Nope, we're still down. What are people doing? Are people lining up for the rare drop today? There was a couple of things I wanted to do. I wanted to look at, I happened to look at it right before. I wanted to take a peek at the WNBA game recognized game prices. I saw Sue Bird still sitting around like 230. And then I think from the initial drop, Sue Bird was the challenge reward. From the initial drop, I think Jennifer Z was like 63, with the lowest being in the 30s, which yeah, it was tough. You know what we can do? I did want to look at the market cap because I did check out this for a while. And, you know, I mean, it was the first time I'd looked at it in a long time. And that's something we used to do here. But we're going to go over to sets. Let me share a screen. Shout out On the Moment, official sponsor of the Team Hold morning shows. Let's go over to, I wanted to look at the base set series 1, since that's what we used to do. That's what we used to do. And it's down 32 to 32K, which I remember when. All right, let's look at the 3-month range here. So back in June, we saw it get all the way down to 25. That was like its lowest. Can we do year to date actually? Okay, yeah. So June, July was when it got down to its lowest. And then we saw it creep back up. And I guess it's been, I guess like through July and August, it's been relatively the same. July, August, and now September. But I was looking at some of these moments for the first time in a while. And not gonna lie, I was a little surprised here. So we're gonna look at low asks. We're gonna look at low asks. All right, D-Rose says sitting this one out, potentially big day for the 10K PF KTF project. Going to focus on that while occasionally working. There you go, D-Rose. Some people are gonna be joining, I think. Yeah, gotta go for the Lakers running back and that baby hook. Gotta hit that Patrick Ewing. All right, so like mixed takes on it. I like that. So hold on. Sorry, let's go back over here. So I think looking at the offer to low ask is pretty interesting as we look at some of the top tier ones here, and you can see the LeBron. These are the debuts, right? So the LeBron debut, the highest offer is 2,800 with the low ask of 34. Steph, low ask of 15. Ja, low ask of 1475. Luka, 1230. Giannis is at 11. Another LeBron at 1155. Then you've got Zion right there at 825. Jokic is sub 550. Kawhi sub 5. Tatum is down 465. Like this is it's pretty rough. It's pretty rough over there. Series 1 pack should happen at the end of next week of the month. Yeah, it's pretty rough. A lot of conversation and dialogue about like the direction of it. I saw NBL's been tweeting a lot about gamification being the reason that a lot of this is down. Jump shoot said too, is Tatum's your bellwether too, right? Yeah, Tatum's always one of the moments that I like to watch because I feel like when Tatum starts jumping, it means the market's about to jump soon. But yeah, I saw uh I got a question for people because a lot of the conversation in around the gamification thing, and specifically this seems to be because all day is pumping right now around challenges and people seem excited about it. Do you think, of your personal opinion too? Like and this isn't to hashtag shame anybody, but do you think that the reasons we're seeing some of these like grail moments, because there's been a lot of talk about how like the focus of the future is making grails worth more money. Do you think that the reason the grails are down are because of flash challenges? Because I think that has been the conversation that people are saying that the gamification has changed the way people collect. So no one wants to collect good moments because you can just collect shit moments. Um, but excuse me, I'm confused by that. I think I see a little bit, like I understand if your takeaway from that is that you don't like that direction, so it makes people who collect grails distrust the leadership and the direction of it, and that's why. Sure, I'm down to listen to that conversation. I just have a hard time believing that the LeBron Top Shot debut is down because the people are buying the LeBron Commons. Like if it's an actual collectible, like something like that, I don't really see the correlation. If you're talking about, right, because that is and then okay, but you said yeah, gamification hurts grails for now at least. See, the reason and again, like if hold on, but I think also because everyone is in it for short term right now since everything is getting shit on. Yeah, see, that is my problem with this conversation is that they are taking one little one little piece of a greater puzzle and then putting all of the blame on that piece, and I don't really see that. And I think like if you were like, "Oh, my DeRozan Top Shot debut is down." And people are like, "Well, yeah, because you can get other DeRozans for cheaper to use in challenges." That conversation I'll listen to, but I would say, and no disrespect, DeRozan's not a grail. And that was like the whole like we heard that conversation so many times at the beginning about like collectibles, and it's saying like, oh, there's only in the card collecting world, there's only a few grails, right? And it would be like LeBron, Ja rookie, Zion rookie, Giannis rookie, all of those things, right? And so I don't think those grails are being impacted by the comments. I think maybe we're seeing like Buddy Hield isn't worth the same amount because you can go get a common, and I'll listen to that, but my counter would be like, those aren't grails. Just those aren't grails. So I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at. More that they don't have utility, liquidity. Like my Wade debut is useless versus active players versus challenges, so not as desirable. I think sure. I just don't know how many people who normally would spend the money on a Wade debut or a LeBron debut are like, I'm not going to do that because I'm going to participate in flash challenges. My argument would be like the types of users that are on the platform are going after flash challenges, which has way more to do with how many users we have, with the marketability of the platform. That's just kind of where I'm at. And I guarantee you, and like, listen, I know NBL's been the one carrying the flag, but if the market was up, this would not be a conversation, right? I don't think he'd be, tweeting at 3 a.m. about it. And maybe I'm wrong. But I think a lot of this has to do with just the sentiment of like the entire platform being down, which again is more than just gamification. Maybe it's more like because packs are being dropped before maybe it's because like 8 sets have been confirmed before a roadmap's come out, Anyways, Tandy says if you get the people buying 40K watches on the platform, they're not doing flash challenges. Yeah, there you go. No, not too much, man. Not too much. Just chaos. I play the game to build Dapper for Grail moments. They can work together. Garen, that is, I feel like if you've learned anything from my entire experience doing content on this platform, is that's exactly what I've done, right? I always flip stuff to buy more stuff, the stuff that I've wanted from the beginning. So I totally agree with that. Again, I think this has more to do with the infrastructure. All right. I don't know. Let's remind the people you got to like the stream, subscribe, put hashtag shame into the chat. We're up to 88 entrants. I'm pretty sure this is the only show today. I think I got to take a break. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be the only thing that happens unless, we get something like we get some weird, maybe, unless we get some special reports. But this should be the only thing. Tomorrow, though, we get a bunch of shows tomorrow. So in the morning, we'll be back with some, I don't know, maybe some run it back recaps. We'll look forward to the legendary moments. We'll get some more basketball news. At noon, we'll have Big Ticket and Jay Light. They're going to come back and talk some football stuff. So we will review tonight's flash challenge, playbook challenge for the Thursday slate. We'll talk about the game. We'll build some Rumble lineups and talk a little bit of fantasy football heading into the weekend. We'll also have the happy hour show at 3 o'clock where we kind of recap the week and just hang out. But then on Sunday is when the real spicy stuff happens. On Sunday at 11 a.m. right here on Team Hold. John Jackson's going to be on here with AJ Curry from NFL All Day, where we are going to announce the Sunday slate challenge as well as the Sunday night slate challenge. And we're also going to give away an all-day pack, so that's going to be very exciting. So come in on Sunday. That's at 11. We'll go from like 11 to 12:15, 12:30-ish. People were asking about the all-day rewards. Yeah, we ripped them last night. I was able to hit 2 rares. So you're guaranteed a rare in your 5-star because I went for 100 yards. In my 5-star, I hit the DeAndre Swift rare. And then on the 4-star, I hit a rare too, which that was the exciting one. I hit the Justin Fields rare. And I flipped the Justin Fields rare to just have some dapper ready to go to make some moves because I'm actually not super high on Justin Fields. I mean, I'm not out on Justin Fields. I'm not high on him anytime soon. I think if he's going to be good, it's going to be later when they actually decide to get wide receivers. So I moved off of him, kept DeAndre Swift. I was very fortunate because I already had some of these. I pulled a Barkley debut in one of my packs and another Swift debut in one of my packs. So I flipped 2 of those to just get some dapper together because I already had some. And then I'm just going to, now I have money for the run it backpack if I want to do that. There's a couple of players that I'm going to be targeting soon. I would like to scoop a couple of rares. The Darnell Mooney slander this morning, dude. D-Rose, correct me if I'm wrong. Does Darnell Mooney, has he had 4 targets so far this season? I think he's had 4 targets. Yeah, let me know what you guys pulled in the chat. It seemed like people were having fun with it. Mooney has 4 yards through 2 games. There you go. Yeah, it's tough. I don't even know if that's Mooney's fault. I mean, Justin Fields, it's been a little rough. It's been a little rough these days. Yeah, 4 yards. It's tough. That's tough. I'm high on Dapper coming back online before the run it back drop, for fuck's sake. I mean, I hope so. Especially for my international folks who are going to be up late trying to figure out if they're supposed to get it. Paul Tope got their CEH rare I thought was nice. Pulled a Josh Allen debut. There you go. Pulled 2 rares, Minka and CEH. Yeah, I got to tell you, it's fun. I don't want to get too in the weeds of all day because we will have plenty of content around it, but I'm very anxiously anticipating what the pack drop is going to look like next week and how many moments we're talking about and what the plan is for pack drops throughout the week. Thomas says, got duds this week, but last week was much better. Nature of the game, CH rare, Rogers common, Murray common, New York Giant. Well, you get a rare though. You get a rare and the rest tickets. Yeah, it's funny though, knowing that we have to burn 5 to participate in the premium rewards. It's I'm okay every time when if I get a couple of garbage guys, I'm like, you know what? That's all right. Now I don't have to figure out who I'm burning. I pulled the same as you minus the Barkley, but got a Tua. There you go, David. That's pretty good. Yeah, Snoopaloo, 4 yards. Mooney wouldn't even get a banner on Playbook. I'm selling off as I'm worried about the drop next week. Yeah, again, I think I don't hate that play, Jordan, if that's what you're doing. I think if they come out though and they're like, here's how many moments are coming. So that changes things, right? D-Rose says, to be fair, I think Justin Fields has completed less than 20 passes this year, and that is why I sold him. What if I only have enough Dapper to do either play the challenges or go for the pack drop? Which one? David, that's totally up to you, man. I think if you are a fan of what's happening in this run of backdrop. If there are some players that you're excited about and you love the idea of being like, hey, I'm a big Knicks fan. I got a shot at Patrick Ewing, maybe a shot at one of those Magic legendaries too. I totally get it. I totally get going after it, but I would just say wherever you're having more fun right now, whatever you're more excited about. I don't even want to talk about the run backdrop too much just because I don't know. I don't want to talk about it too much, but I honestly think like my plan is I'm probably going to if I get one, I'm probably going to flip whatever I get and just try to take a little bit of a W. I think that's the plan. I'm hoping the Larry Bird and Dennis Rodman challenges prop some of these up for a little bit. And then that's what I think that's how I'm going to approach it. We'll see though. We'll see. Who knows? I've changed my mind like 55 times. So we'll see. But I think that is my plan. I think that is my plan to flip. And then maybe I would love to go. There's a couple of moments that I've been eyeing on all day, like not necessarily just like utility fantasy ones, but I kind of like that Herbert rare. There's a couple of things I've been looking at. So if I can like flip into something, like I have an Aaron Rodgers rare that I wouldn't mind flipping into. Like if I could level up kind of like the same way that I've approached Top Shot, right? If I can level up a couple of those moments in order to get one of the spicier ones, that's what I would do. Big Ticket says, I want that Larry, but the thought of locking 7 of those moments for a year seems like a bad trading decision. Yeah, I'm really fascinated, Big Ticket, on how the market is going to react to that challenge, right? I can see it going one of two ways, where there's less people who are going for it because of that reason. And because of that, maybe there's less demand on the run it backs themselves. You know, like if say, I don't know, but then in turn, right, then people are paying attention to the drop and they're like, wait, there's only going to be like 100 Larry Birds. Maybe I need to go after this. So I'm really interested in seeing how it's going to unfold. I think Larry Bird, the name Larry Bird, is going to help prop it up a bunch. So I don't know. We'll see. Took the leap for the Amon-Ra triple badge rare rookie. Yeah, that's been an interesting one to watch too, price-wise. I feel like it's been pretty steady at that 250 range. So congrats, Thomas. I got one of those too. That was I flipped that Richard Sherman legendary into a bunch of rares, and he was one of them. Why not wait for the offseason to collect the moments you want long-term? Value will be less with more supply and no immediate gaming utility. It's a good point too. Colton also, yeah, same thought process. Set a reminder for 4 months when Larry isn't the new shiny toy. Maybe, but here's the thing, Colton. I will say, I also, JJL, I agree with this, but I still wonder how many people are completing it. I don't know how many people, because I don't know. I feel like we got to look at the squad goals, but I don't know how many people are going to lock. Oh, I guess it's locking and not burning though. So that changes it a little bit. I don't know, guys. I was going to say, I don't know how many people are completing this Larry Bird to flip it, but they're not really burning those moments to get the Larry Bird. So I don't know. Maybe people are considering to flip it. Drunk Tree says Top Shot makes. Oh, wait, no, that's not what I went to share. Paul said, although shut up, Drunk Tree. At least 200 whales don't care about. Do care, you mean? At least 200 whales. Oh, don't care like it's bad. Yeah. Bad boy. We're not going to play that game. I don't want to play that game of guessing. All right, we're gonna wrap up here in a few minutes, so go ahead, like the stream, subscribe, put hashtag shame into the chat, and we'll get that cooking. I think we do have a super. Let me double check what we're giving away over here. I bought a actually, we'll give away something that I bought yesterday too. Wait, where's my NBA? Oh wait, I can't even. Oh, I didn't mean to look at that. Can I not look at? Let me double check something here. Let me double check something. Is NBA Trap Shot still down? Oh, God, it's still down. All right. Well, I think it's a Sue Bird. We're going to give away a Sue Bird. Sue Bird and a Fred VanVleet. We'll give away 2. So if you win something, shoot me a DM. Sean says, I think the bird is so big time that I'm going to make sure I get it and will hold with no thought of flipping. Yeah, I think that's fair, man. I think that's what I'm saying. I can't have, and I can't tell. I can't tell how people are going to be doing it, how people are going to be going after it. Shame. All I know is that anyone who hates the Celtics should complete the bird challenge and send it over to Sneeps. There we go, Sneeps. All right. All right, let's spin this wheel. Let's spin it. So for a Sue Bird and a Fred VanVleet, we'll do 2. Shoot me a DM if you win. 108 entrants. Number 1. I know Brother Fab said, can't believe we made it an hour. I know. I didn't think we had an hour of content. And here we are 55 minutes in. Winner, chicken dinner, Trevor Sinclair. We the North. Big W. That's going to be the... Actually, that'll be the Fred VanVleet because it's We the North. This one will be for Sue Bird. And it's in the 8K Sue Bird, but it's a Low Cereal. Shout out Low Cereals Only, who donated that moment. Was very kind. And then Nug Life. We got Nug Life, baby. Nug Life. We love to see that. Regulator said, will there be an NBA legendary drop for the finals? So Regulator, I don't think it's specifically for the finals. I think they're doing like an In Their Bag series again, right? So they are doing a legendary drop. So we still have another W drop to come. I don't think it's for that, though. I don't think it's for the finals. I might be wrong, though. I might be wrong. Maybe I misread that. Yeah, sorry, Tandy. I gave it away. Yeah, the Women's World Cup, JJL was woodpecking. He was on the floor for it last night or today or whatever day it is. How much do you think that bird challenge will cost? I was looking at Momentum Lab stuff, right? And I think, like, so if you need 7 of the 10, 7 of the 10 is interesting, right? Because I don't know if... Actually, somebody help me here. Somebody help me. Do you need 10 moments and then you need to lock 7 of them, or you need 7 moments of the 10 that are eligible to complete the challenge? Like, I didn't know if you need to own all 10 and then lock 7, or if you just need the 7. So if somebody could help me with that, I'm not going to look it up. I'm going to need the chat to know. Bad boy. What are you doing? Relax. You need 7. All right. So you need 7. So something, I don't know. Does that, because it's 7 of the 10, do we still see... All right, bad boy, I'm close to putting you in timeout. You got to chill out, dude. The 7, is that going to limit the, is that going to limit the upside? Man, what's happening? Bad boy, is this you? Is this you, baby? Is this you? All right. So I'm gonna put that user in timeout for a second. Sorry, chat 69. I'm tired. Wait, but what? So do we think that's gonna limit the bottleneck capabilities and actually keep it a little bit cheaper? I think John had it at $1,000. The Larry Bird at 1,000. That's true. The better players will rise more since you have to hold them because you can't just buy the floor moments. That's true too. Good point. Good point, B. Foster. Yeah, that's right. That's why I think this challenge is interesting just from a financial aspect, because we haven't seen it. And so it's hard. I don't know how people are going to approach it. I don't know how people are going to approach it. Bigs needed for Rodman, wings needed for Bird. Oh, wow. Look at that spec. So I don't know if we think it's gonna. I don't know. Do we think it'll cost like you need seven moments? I don't know. I could see it costing like probably 900 plus, right, to complete it. That would be my guess. Assuming like the ones that are in the Bird, it's like 100. I don't know, man. I really don't know. All right. So who won? We got Nug Life. Who was the other one? Nug Life and Trevor Sinclair. We the North. So Nug Life, you took down the Fred Van. Oh no. We the North took down the Fred VanVleet. Nug Life took the Sue Bird. Hey, if Top Shot's back up and running, good luck in the drop today. If not, well, if it's not up and running, we have this. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in this morning. Good to see you all. I'm sure we'll get some more Woj shit later today that'll be excited to make fun of. Join the Discord. You can see all of our links below. Join the Discord. Sign up for playback so you can come hang out with us while we live stream games. Sign up for the VIP if you haven't done that. We did a VIP giveaway yesterday or 2 days ago. We're going to be doing some VIP only streams in the future. So come hang out. We are out.
Well, the Top Shot Streets